Well, hey, I'm Sam Famous, and we're live with some more American Truck Simulator tonight, here on a Wednesday night. And we got the Volvo, and we're going to haul the old Dollar General Home Depot NASCAR hauler out to Home Depot and drop it off, pretend they're going to do like maybe they got a car show out there or something coming up. We just woke up here at the Best Western. See, we're parked here. Pretty good stay here at the old Best Western. Shout out to Best Western. Appreciate you. He said appreciate you. We're gonna let the stream wake up for a little bit while the sunshine is starting to peek its way up through the clouds there. Let me get up the chat here on the old YouTube live stream. I like to keep it up here on the old phone so I can talk back and say hello. Well, I can do that through the other chat, but it's easier for here. And it's also kind of like I'm driving. Like I'm a distracted driver sometimes. Alright, we seem to got that working. Fabulous. Looking good. Get that set up. We're going to set up a YouTube Go. Let's get that done. That should pop up, and then we're gonna probably do a poll too eventually. That should be pretty good. Let me go over to this button over here, and let's see. Boom, we got that there, and let's see. Got that situated. Fabulous. And let's see. Let's set up a poll before we get on the road. Let me think. What should we ask for the poll today? Let me see. Let me go over here. Let me set up the poll. You're going to lose the sound to the old Truckarooski, but you're still going to have my voice there. Let's see. The question is, what is the best form of racing? And I'll put for the answers, we'll do NASCAR, IndyCar, and let's add GT3. Start poll. Fabulous. Poll is started. Actually, let me bring that up so I can see it over here. Got it. EEA. See, my little dog Tunga came to say hi. Hi, Tongues. We call her Tongues because she's always licking everything. You want to come up here and say hi? Come on. Come on. Come on. You got to help me, dog. You got to jump. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You want to come up? Come on. There you go. Come on. She's just looking like I ain't coming up there. She's like, I want to go to bed. You want to go to bed? Yeah, go get in bed. All right. Let's see. We have how many miles for the trip? 1,373 miles to go. So we might as well get out on the roads today. Let's crack open a drink. Today we're drinking the, how do you say this? Soleil? S-O-L-E-I-L something? Blood orange sparkling water because we're fancy here. Let me know how you say that. Said we're still letting the truck warm up, letting the live stream warm up, and we're gonna head out on the old road. That's pretty cool. We got an orange truck. Home Depot Dollar General trailer. Blood orange drink. Rock and roll. I mean, it just doesn't get no better than that. I mean, I guess it does, but you know what I mean, chat. Let's see, let's get the brakes off. Put it in gear. We are running the automatic tonight. Dick Ramsey says, I'm at the rodeo. Heck yeah. Good luck. You riding? Or did you already ride? Or you just watching? We're here at the old Best Western. Getting ready to pull out of the yard here. Try not to hit no cars. We're pretending that we're hauling the NASCAR up to a Home Depot location to drop it off. Maybe they got a car show or special event coming up, you know, because Home Depot has car shows on the weekends, in case you guys didn't know, certain places. I think we can go straight through here. Trying to, it looks like we're going to get it up on the curb there a little bit. Sorry about that, Best Western. Take it nice, slow. Hopefully don't put no ruts in the grass there. Looking A-okay. Got the old NASCAR trailer out today. Go out right here. We got to get up on Highway 40. Good. Curved it. It's alright. We just woke up. He said we just woke up. We got it right out of here. Clear. Sunrise departure. Get the windows down here a little bit, get a little fresh air this morning. We are using the Train Guys Ultimate Graphics mod today. It's about a 27 gig, I think, download. So we're checking it out again today. You might notice different road textures and things of that nature along the way. If you see something that looks unique, let me know. The sun's really coming in. Shout out to Nick at the rodeo. If you're riding, hope you win it all, bud. Man, that sun's coming down. Right in the old eyeballs. If you're just joining the stream, let us know where you're watching from. Feel free to say hi. Take it to the outside. Guess it helps if I get on the right side of the road here instead of driving on the medium. We got Mr. Mike Coffee says, I can spell rodeo. Look at you, you get a gold star, Mr. Mike. Get out on the highway. Next stop, the old Home Depot. Like I said, we got the NASCAR hauler. We're pretending to go out to Home Depot and drop off this trailer. Maybe they got a car show coming up or something. But it's about 1,300 miles away. So we got to get there. Got the wind coming in. How's Canada tonight? We might get some rain along the way. Looking good. Get this window up. Doesn't that sound so good? That sounds so real. Let me bring that back down. Let me put it back up. Mike says summer is great, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, fantastic. Living in the lap of luxury out there in Canada. See, my little dog Tungawungas has made her way back over here. She's gonna get wrapped up in my headphone cable. Hi, Tungawungas. We call her Tongues because she's always licking everything. And her tongue usually is like, oh, I'm looking at the dog about to wreck. Her tongue always sticks out like she's giving us the raspberries. You gonna make me wreck, Tungawungas? I know what she wants, though. Behind my gaming chair here, there's another couch here in the bedroom, and they've got a blanket that she likes to get under. Oh, now she's mad. She took off. She left. Ah, should be all right. Should be all right. Take it to the outside. This is our rig for today. Train horns, baby. I like that horn. We had 2 meetings with YouTube today. We had a one-on-one with the YouTube community manager, which is pretty cool. And then we had a second meeting about an hour later, hour and a half later, for the Vertical Live boot camp that we're in. That was pretty cool. And just so you know, I am now a YouTube community creator graduate. Yep, I finished up my first set of classes there, so to speak, if you will, for the YouTube program, and I've graduated that one section. Please pull in for a way station. We don't stop for way stations on this trip. We just keep going. Whoa, come on, car. It is about 6:40 p.m. here in beautiful Arizona, where I'm streaming from right now. And the temperature we're currently setting at 101 degrees in Fahrenheit. Glad to have everybody watch tonight. Appreciate you. Feel free to jump in the chat or just hang out and watch. Maybe hit that like for us, you don't mind. Maybe share, maybe some hearts. If you got some jewels saved up, toss them our way. So hurry, this is a stick up. We're gonna rob you for your jewels, man. He said rob you for your jewels. We do have a super chat goal going. It's displayed on the screen there. If we do happen to get a super chat, we'll make sure to update that as well. As always, there is no obligation. Just here to hang out is fantastic as well. My Coffee says, back in my day, we tear up the swindle sheets and scattered it at the way stations. Ha ha, my dude. We're looking good. We're on the road. Like I said, we're trying out a mod that's 27 gigs. Redoes a lot of the road textures and graphics and rain and skyboxes. You can get it on the Steam Workshop. I think it's called Train Guy's Ultimate Graphics Mod. And I don't get the chance to, well, I do get a chance, but I don't usually check out the mods and stuff before I go live. Usually the most I do is just make sure they work. And then I like to see how they go on the old live stream, because I figure that's the best way to see how they're going. We're also using the Sound Fixes mod. Catching up with that car. Let's go ahead and get over. Looks like we got some traffic up here getting in the way. We'll go ahead and get the cruise on. Cruise is set about 63. Check my mirrors. We are clear to get over. Like we work for NASCAR today. All in the show NASCAR around is kind of what we're intending to do. I got this idea because not long ago, I forget well when it was, I happened to see a truck similar to this at a Home Depot doing just that. They were bringing out some NASCARs to show the kids and all that stuff. Mike says, got to go, have fun, catch you on the next one. Hey, see you later, Mr. Mike. Have a good evening. Appreciate you stopping by. Well, it looks like we might get a little rain here. We'll see. I'm enjoying these new road textures. If you guys happen to use any sort of graphics mods, let me know down in the comments what you guys are using. I think we've got 6 mods installed tonight. Let the window down a little bit, catch a little more of that air. I kind of like the road wind noise, you know? And I happen to have a little small USB style fan right here in front of me, which blows. And it's kind of like I got the window down, there's air in the truck. It's pretty cool, I dig it. We got a super chat goal of 10 super chats, and we also got, we're going to try to go for 10 likes. Nick Ramsey says it's 1 song away before barrel race. Right on, right on. The announcer, come on, ladies and gentlemen, and making his way out through this, you know, blah, blah, blah. Nick Ramsey. Yeah, I see, you know, maybe I should be an announcer. That would be kind of fun. Let's check out this horn again. The horn sound is part of the sound fixes mod. I've never used that mod before. It's pretty cool. Clicking the miles away. We started with 1,300, already down to 1,000. I see my little dog Tungawunga sneaking back under my gaming chair over here. I see you, dog. I see you. What you doing? She's like, you gotta put me to bed. No. She keeps looking back here at the couch. She's funny. You just woke up an hour ago, dog. You can stay up for a little bit. Looks like our poll is 60%, 67% NASCAR, 33% IndyCar right now. Or two from now, and there's another YouTube live stream vertical bootcamp meeting come up. I get to meet a lot of creators from the UK as well. Excited to hang out and check out those creators, talk with them. Today is Wednesday. We work out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And man, I didn't want to lift weights today. I was like, I don't want to. And then I was like, just shut up and go do it. And man, I had a great time. It was hot outside. I think it was like 108 degrees. But it was a good time. We're also using the Real Companies mod tonight, so that's why you see Home Depot, McDonald's, Exxon, Walmart. Just like you see this billboard for the Tide up here. Man, that's so cool. I feel like I'm actually driving in the U.S. Alright, let's watch this curve here. I remember this when I come through here enough. I get a little too fast, get a little top heavy. Digging the road. Looks pretty good. Stay right here on the 40. I like doing the old I-40 run. Spent a lot of time going down the Interstate 40 as a musician, so I really enjoy it in the game. You'd think I'd be like, oh, I've had enough of that. Nah, man, feels like home. head over one. Am I clear? I am clear over there on that side. West towards Amarillo. If you're just joining the stream, glad to have you here. Make sure to hit that subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you a dime. Go ahead and get back over here. Rig we're in for today. Home Depot, Dollar General. Love it. I noticed for the Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, if you're on the beta, there is a new update for that as well. Really digging these road textures from this mod. It's pretty cool. Makes it look like there's a groove where that side of the road goes up a little higher, like they're working on this side of the road. That's pretty sweet. I don't think it's not really there, but it looks like it's kind of cool. Check the mirrors. Everything looks good. Lock the cruise in at 6.7. He said lock the cruise in at 6.7. Man. Glad to have y'all watching tonight here, wherever you're watching from. I'm live streaming from beautiful Arizona. We're just out doing a little trucking tonight. Got 941 miles to go. Got our Logitech G29 just getting us right down the road. We're going to try to get a goal of 10 likes today as well. If you guys would do me a favor and hit that like if you haven't done it already, I would surely appreciate it. And we're just here to chat and hang out. Feel free to talk about, I don't know. You let me know. We do have a poll up there for you. Let's grab our water here. You got to stay hydrated, man, when you're out here trucking. He says you got to stay hydrated. We got the sparkling blood orange water tonight. I haven't had anything with caffeine in it for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months now. And all day long I was like, man, I'm thinking about making some coffee. I never did. I thought about it. If you just joined the stream, I'm Sim Famous. Glad to see you guys watching, hanging out. Make sure to hit that like. Jump in the chat. We're here to talk and hang out here for a little while tonight. glad to see all you rock stars. If you're just joining in, here is the rig for today. Looks like we got some more votes coming in. Appreciate the votes. Bingo says, enjoy the subscription. Hey, I appreciate that, Bingo. We'll shout the horns out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I said bingo, it's Bing Zoo. My bad. I'll get you one more horn because I messed it up. I can't read right. You guys ever do that? Do you ever look at something and say the wrong word? If you have, let me know. Next week, we'll be giving out some gifted memberships. Make sure in your YouTube settings you have it where you can receive gifted memberships. There is a setting there that you have to turn on. Looks like we are, the NASCAR is 60% and IndyCar is at 40% in the poll. GT3 is getting no love at all. We got John says, hey Sim, what's happening, John? How you doing? We're just out here trucking. Got 849 miles left. Man, look at that sky today. Be a good day to go fishing. Speaking of going fishing, check out Weekend Gamer Podcast. They were live streaming a little bit a while ago doing some gaming. Go check out their YouTube channel as well. John says, doing good. Sorry I haven't been able to make it to the live stream. I had a family emergency, so I had to join. No problem, John. Hope everything's okay with the emergency situation. Either way, give everybody my best. I'm glad you're here. Man, we had it. It's not like an emergency going to the doctor or the hospital, but we got the old 5-day failure to pay rent notice in the mail the other day, and then we paid rent. Right? The same day we paid rent, literally just hours later, after we made the rent payment, the transmission broke in the car. I was like, oh man. But luckily the transmission was a recall part, and we were able to get it fixed for free. So that was pretty cool. John says, are you getting some of the wildfire smoke? Not right now here in Arizona where I'm at. Last night we had a Category 5, what is it, sandstorm? Dust storm. And it's still all hazy and dark from that. We got Mustang Mike was, hey, how's it going? What's happening, Mustang Mike? goes the train. Give them the horns back. Slow it down while we're getting into town here. We're out here in the old NASCAR hauling. Speaking of NASCAR, I met, so the other night, some of you may know, and some of you don't know, I play guitar as well for artists and stuff. And the other night, I was playing a show, and at the show, I got to meet some of the pit crew for old Sterling Marlin's team back in the day. Super cool guys. They live out in Arizona. I was playing a show out here. Let's watch traffic, see what's going on. Glad to have everybody watching. If you just joined the stream, I'm Sim Famous. Nice to meet you. Make sure to hit that like for us. We're trying to get likes of maybe 10, maybe 15 tonight. John says, I have to get ready to go to bed. Just wanted to stop in and say hello. Well, thanks for dropping in, John. Appreciate you. And it's good to hear from you. And wishing everything the best there for you. Get you a good night's sleep. And we'll see you on the next one, my dude. So since there's quite a few of you here, I'll reshare the good news. We are now a YouTube community creator graduate. Yeah, we are in YouTube school, so to speak. YouTube invited our channel out to join the 8-week live vertical boot camp. And if you're watching this in the vertical live, that's part of that as well. We completed some of our tasks. We graduated that program, and now we're in the YouTube Community Creator Program. So, moving on up to the YouTube. He said, moving on up. Man, look at that sky. Are we going to get some rain tonight? Did I hit something with my trailer? Mustang Mike says, did you have time to look at the RLS career overhaul? I did, and it is super cool. I've been watching some YouTube videos about it today. It seems really neat. I'm going to have to dive into that. Yeah, it seemed pretty cool. Thanks for mentioning that too. I forget what creator I was watching today, but they seemed like they had like an old Ford truck that they were using in it. I wish I could remember the name. I watched so many videos today. Mustang Mike says he loves it. I'm going to check it out. It looked like a lot of fun. I was enjoying testing out some of the career on the just the regular version. I can imagine the overhaul. And I noticed there's like a cell phone app type thing. Raceless is the author. Okay, fantastic. It's like you can pull up like an app. It was pretty cool. Oh, we gotta watch the traffic. Get over. Good. Come on, come on. Get it moving, get it moving. So we're going to be moving our live stream times to more in the evening times, starting my time. So probably around 6 p.m. local Arizona time. We had the YouTube manager look at our analytics and try to pinpoint not a consistent start time, but maybe trying the evening times. What's this Mustang doing? What's this Mustang doing? Man, why is everybody driving a Mustang gotta be a jerk on the game, man? He just brake checked me for no reason. My brother drives a Mustang. I'm gonna go flatten his tires. What'd you rock stars get into today? Did you do some gaming? Did you go to work? Did you get a workout in? I ate way too much food. Mustang Mike says, yes, you can buy new homes and properties. Now, you see, I saw them there. There was this one creator I was watching. They were at a house, and they were like, yeah, we're thinking about buying a different house because they got tired of driving so far. And they were on some sort of map. Was it called the Skeletor map? Skeleton map? I forget what it was called. It looked like a desert style map. Mustang Mike says, got into work today. How's the new job going? We had to do a little bit of work this morning. Got that finished up. Mustang Mike says, nice but busy. Nice. Did it go by quick? Appreciate all you rock stars watching today. Feel free to hit the chat. We're going to be here chatting for a little while tonight. Hanging out with everybody. Nothing better to do on a Wednesday night than go trucking and chat with you. Mustang Mike says yes. Oh, that's always the best when it goes by quick. I used to, other than just being I've been very lucky to be a guitar player most of my life, since the age 13. I have been a guitarist, and now I've also had a few, just the normal daytime jobs. The last one I was a manager of a grocery store. Well, that was an interesting gig. Not a manager of the whole store, but just like a department of the store. I was manager of the frozen food section. And I worked from 4 a.m. to 12 in the afternoon. I liked the 4 to 12 shift. And the reason why I liked it is you could get in there early. Nobody really around to bug you, so you can get work done ahead of time. The other managers come in about 8, so you're already halfway through your shift. And then 12 o'clock, you get to go home. Of course, you had to go to bed early, make sure you got some sleep. But it was quite fun. I enjoyed it. It's a pretty good time. Mustang Mike says, it gets boring after washing all those dishes non-stop. Hey, I tell you what, it's that can be a pretty hard job, but once you get in the groove, man, once you get it down, you're just rocking away, Let's see, some other types of jobs I had. I used to work at a car dealership, sold cars for a while. I also, when I was 18, or was I 19? Well, 18 or 19, I forget now. I worked at a store, and probably most of you have never even heard of it. It's called Radio Shack. I worked at a store called Radio Shack for a while. That was actually a pretty fun job. And then I worked at a plastic mold injecting company. Worked third shift at that. I worked as a repossession guy before. I'd go repossess cars. I worked as a pest control guy. That was interesting. Mustang Mike says he's heard of it. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, worked pest control. That was neat. And what else did I do? Oh, I worked at another grocery store called Bash's for a while. And then mainly it's just been guitar in between all that. Guitar has been the consistent thing, and then now YouTube. YouTube is my next adventure. We're just cruising right here behind this big white bus, man, just taking it easy. Glad to have y'all watching tonight. Make sure to hit that like for us if you don't mind, and if you could subscribe, and maybe if you like the American Truck Simulator content, maybe just like hanging out, talking. We also do Flight Simulator. We make, check out the YouTube Shorts section. We make all kinds of different types of YouTube Shorts. You might find something there you might find funny. We have almost 2,000 videos here on the channel, so there's all kinds of stuff for you to check out. And we like to talk. Do you know how many times I've been told you talk too much? I see Tunga Wungas has made her way back in. She's like, "You gonna make the bed for me, Pops?" She's over here staring at me to my left. Mustang Mike says, "Well, you know." Little sunset coming in. And what do you guys think? When it gets dark time, should we drive through the night to finish up the load or make it daylight? Nice, beautiful sunset here. Looks like our pole, the NASCAR, is coming in still on top, winning at 67%. Good day for trucking. Let's grab our water we got down here. Let's try not to run all over the road there, Sim Famous. You act like you're drinking and you're just on the water, man. Town we rode through. Is this Albuquerque? Yeah, this is Albuquerque. I know that because I used to live there. See that purple building right there? That purple building? That's pretty cool. That's a lawyer's office. I got into a car wreck one time in Albuquerque and had to sue the other person's insurance. And that's where my lawyer was working at. Shout out to Ray. Old Albuquerque, New Mexico. I lived out there for about 9 or 10 years. Played a lot of music with a lot of Spanish artists out there. I don't speak any Spanish at all, but played the music every night, about 5 nights a week. I never knew what any of the songs were about, but man, it felt good. sunset drive through Albuquerque. There's actually a song called The Lights of Albuquerque. See you later, Albuquerque. We're headed to the Home Depot to drop off this trailer. Or, well, we're pretending that they get to set up for a maybe a car show tomorrow or something, you know. Really enjoying the ultimate graphics mod. Somebody hit the Jake brake. Must have been that dump truck beside us. All right, here comes the nighttime portion of the drive. I was surprised we haven't hit no rain yet on the drive. I got my lights on. There we go. Man, that looks just like a New Mexico sunset right there. I used to see that a lot on drives to gigs. There's a few casinos out this way that I would play with artists and stuff. And because I lived in town, I would just drive to the gig. Mexico sunset. If we go past one of the casinos, if it's here in the game, I'll show you where it's at. Probably should be coming up on it fairly soon, actually. Ooh, we got a truck stopping here. What are you slowing down for, truck? Watch that traffic. Glad to have all of you watching tonight. If you don't mind, hit the old like and the maybe a subscribe. Appreciate it. That'd really help a guy out. You have no idea how much that helps a channel. Mustang Mike says, what time is it in Arizona? It is currently 7:23 p.m. I'm sorry, no, 7:20 p.m. in Arizona. Man, look at that sunset. This ultimate graphics mod is sweet. Let's go to the outside and take a look. That's real life right there, chat. That is real life. Passing through Grants, New Mexico right now, it just said. Anybody ever been to Grants, New Mexico? Actually, anybody ever been to New Mexico? Let us know in the chat. I'm thinking about when we get to, we have 375 miles, which will go by pretty quick. I'm thinking about once we get to the destination, I'm going to look and see if I have any free gifted memberships to give out. If I do, because I get so many a month to give out, the memberships get you access to the backstage pass, where you get to see some pictures of things that I do as a guitarist. You get members only live streams, things of that nature as well. Oh, over there, that building with the white top, that is actually a casino in real life. I've played over there a bunch of times. Pretty super cool spot. And make sure in your YouTube options you have on the ability to receive gifted memberships. There is a setting. I don't remember where it is. I'll look that up. But you can also Google, hey, how do I turn on my way to accept gifted memberships? And if I have some to give away tonight, I will do that at the end of the live stream. I have to double check to see if they've been restocked. As a YouTube content creator, I get so many memberships a month I can give away. I think it's 10 that they allow me to give out. So I try to give away the first week of the month and then the last week of the month. And I have no control over who gets them. It's completely random. They are working on that, though. They want to change it up to where you can select. I did get to hear about that in my meeting with YouTube today. So that was fun. Had 2 meetings with YouTube today. That was always fun. It's a good learning experience. There's lots to this YouTube stuff once you get involved in the inside of everything. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. I'm just glad that we were lucky enough to be a part of the program. And it's all thanks to you fantastic people watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. That's what makes it where our channel gets to do things like that. So man, thank you guys so much. Horns to you guys, you know what I mean? This weekend on Saturday I have a show at a place called The Corral at the White Tanks Park area. Looking forward to that. Bypass the way station. We'd bypass it anyway, man. We don't stop at way stations. Goes another train. Man, that train sounded so good. A little nighttime driving on I-40 with the window down, the air blowing in the window. Ooh, man, is this real life right now? I feel like this is real life. What's really neat is here at the house, it's starting to get dark, so it really makes me feel immersed. And if you're watching out on the East Coast, it is probably dark, I would imagine. I'll get over there, looking good. Mustang Mike says, what's the truck you driving today? We got the Volvo with the NASCAR trailer hooked on it. Driving through the night, man. I like this Ultimate Graphics mod. It's got all these different lines in the roads and the cracks in the asphalt and stuff. It's pretty sweet. Now we can pull over and make it daylight again if you guys want it to be daylight, or if you like the dark, let us know in the comments. I'm enjoying the nice dark chill ride, but if you guys want it daylight, I got no problem making it daylight for you as well. Speaking of the nighttime, let's go to the outside of the truck and see what it looks like at nighttime. It is dark out here. Tell you what we will do, we'll go ahead and make it daylight unless I get people who just say no, keep it dark. We'll pull over so we don't wreck, and I'll show you guys how you can change that. Now let's get our flashers on for safety, right? So you can pull up your console, and you don't want caps. Take those off. G underscore set underscore time 7 a.m. daylight. Oh, we got rain. We got rain. Haha, what a treat. Get those wipers on a little bit. Flashers off, clear to get over. We got it just right past sunrise. We're at 7 a.m. Now we get to see the rain with this Ultimate Graphics mod. Check it out on the windshield. Oh, look at the rain coming off of the trucks, too, in front of us. That's sweet. So cool. It was a good idea, chat, to make it daylight. Thank you guys for that suggestion. We got to hit the rain. Heck yeah. A little early time morning rain. I need like some sort of air freshener that smells like rain, man. If I had that could spray right now, boy, we'd be right there in it, wouldn't we? Somebody go get a water bottle and spray me with water so I feel like it's raining on me. Oh. At least it's not coming down too bad right now. Oh, sweet. We got the turtle popped in. That was cool. Mustang Mike, stay hydrated. Well, heck yes. For 550 joules, we'll grab the water. Thank you, Mustang Mike. Cheers to you. We truly appreciate that, Mustang Mike. I see Mustang Mike is still in the moderator role. Ever since I put you in that, I've just left you there, so. And I'll just leave it where your name is blue if you like it. Well, rain's coming down on the highway a little bit more. Once again, thank you for those joules, Mustang Mike. Appreciate you so much. Mustang Mike says, yes, I actually forgot. We'll leave it set as it is. Mustang Mike says, thank you again. No problem. Thank you for the jewels, man. Truly appreciate that. You got to work tomorrow again? How many hours did you put in today? I haven't worked as a dishwasher other than being a dishwasher for my family. I've been a single father most of my life, so I've always done all the house chores and laundry and all that stuff. But I have been a server at a restaurant before. So I know what that's like. Says yes, 5. Not too bad. Okay. Man, this rain is really coming down. Phoenix Flagstaff exit. I just looked down. We've already been streaming an hour? How does time go by so fast? That's crazy. Mustang Mike says, let me press this button back here. Mustang Mike says, then Friday, I'm going to New Hampshire. Oh man, I've never been to New Hampshire. I've always wanted to go. Let me know what you think about it. I've never got a chance to go to New Hampshire. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool spot to check out. Well, at least it ain't snowing, so that's good. Too hot to snow. Mustang Mike says it's a lot of mountains and lakes. Sweet. The same with, I'm originally from out in the Tennessee area. And the one thing I miss about where I live at in Arizona and also living in New Mexico at the time, I do miss the grass and trees, all the greenery. But I do like, I'll be honest, I do like the dry heat. I'm a big fan of the dry heat. It is just a different feeling, even though it might be, like the other day, it was 117. And it's hot, don't get me wrong. It's hot. It just feels a little different. We appreciate everybody voting too. Looks like we got NASCAR is still winning out of NASCAR, IndyCar, and the GT3. We're also trying to get to 4,000 subscribers. We are at 3,600 and some change. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. I was made aware the other day that that it's not clear if subscribing is free, and it is actually free to subscribe to YouTube channels. In case you guys didn't know that, just letting you know. My brother, I was talking to him the other day, and he was like, man, I would subscribe to your channel, I just don't have the extra money. I was like, oh, it's free. So that's how I found out, and then I started looking into it, and then yeah, some people wasn't aware that subscribing is free. Bit of lightning out through there, looking good. What's this car doing up here? You getting off? Okay. Sometimes you never know what these people are gonna do. So we're about 60 miles out from where we're gonna drop off this load. Should we do another load and maybe head back down I-40 for a little while? What do you guys think? I'm down to head back down I-40 the other way if you guys are. maybe head back to Albuquerque, drop off at the Walmart or something. Mustang Mike says, I just found out I spent $250 on Snapchat without even knowing it. Man, how did that happen? Mustang Mike says, yes. Cool, there's one vote for yes, so that's close enough to me. If you're just joining the stream, I'm Sin Famous. We're here chatting with chat, doing a little driving American Truck Simulator. Glad to have all you guys watching. Sure do appreciate it. We're out here in the old NASCAR hauler, about to hit a truck. Mustang Mike says, I have no idea. Well, you make sure there ain't no fraudulent charge, man. Mustang Mike says, I wish I didn't. Dude, hey, it happens. Let me tell you what happened to me one time, right? Check this out. One time, me and my 3 kids, we were staying with some friends. I was in between houses, in between apartments, jobs, and all that stuff. So me and the kids were staying in his camper that he had parked in his driveway. All right, so during the winter time, which was when we were staying, we had the heater went out. So at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I rode over to Walmart, okay? And I happened to have a gift card. This was years ago. It had like $500 on it, or $300. So it was a pretty good amount. Let's say $500. I had a gift card. I think I'd gotten it for Christmas or some work I'd done. I forget how. But I had the gift card, right? I bought the heater. It was like $200. And then I had some trash in my pockets. You know, like you might have some things, maybe a candy wrapper or whatever you may have. Went out the door, threw that stuff away, got back home, got the heater set up. The next morning, I was going to take some of the gift card money and go pick up some groceries or something like that. Went to grab the gift card and realized I had thrown it away in the trash by accident. Just out of being sort of tired, not paying attention, late at night. You talk about, the heartbreak. That was a rough day, man, because I really needed that money. Because that's all we really had. But luckily I had some guitar gigs like 2 or 3 days later. But man, you talk, trailer damage, what'd I do? Oh no. Oh Lord. What have we done? Let me get out this guy's way. Let me set my drink down. We done sideswiped him. Oh. Is that enough room for you to get by, bud? Try backing her up. Oh, man. We let them through. You guys didn't see that, did you? They swing it a little wide here. All that driving and then we wreck right there. Delivery. Mustang Mike says, dumb AI. Man. Alright, let's go drop this off at the Home Depot. We'll pretend we're dropping off a car for them to show off at the car show tomorrow. And then we'll head on back down the road. Glad to have you guys watching. It's good to see all 17 of you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like. Can a guy get 17 likes if you got 17 people watching? This is not where we go. We're in the wrong spot. Sin Famous. Go to the next one. Open. I'm running a red light. Boy, we're just a hot mess as we're getting here. Man. All right, where can we pull in at the Home Depot here? Shout out to the beautiful wifey. She works at Home Depot as well. She'll be smiling when I tell her we delivered to Home Depot tonight. All right, we made it into the old Home Depot. Good to see everybody here on a Wednesday night. What are you guys doing for a Wednesday? Mustang Mike says, how are the dogs and the wife? They're doing good. The dogs, they're in the living room. They ate dinner a little while ago, so they're kind of hanging out. We're here at the Home Improvement Warehouse. We're going to back up to the door. We're going to pretend that we're dropping off a race car here for him to have at the car show. So we're going to back up right here next to this awning. Mustang Mike says, is the one dog still having seizures? Yes, he is, but not as frequently. He used to have them about once a month, and now he has them about once every 3 months, and I believe towards the end of the month of this month he'll be just about due for some more again if he goes kind of the same schedule he's been going on. So at least in that sense it has improved. He's such a good dog too. Alright, looking good right there. Nice, we made it to the old Home Depot. And so we'll pretend that we're dropping off the race car here for them, you know, type deal. We'll get out, walk over here, pretend we're gonna let down the gate. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Pretend we're letting that down, let the car out, all that good stuff. Go over here and look at these lawnmowers real quick. What do you say? I could use a good lawnmower. I ain't even got a lawn. Yeah, look at that. Not bad. All right, let me pull up the map. And we are here in Kingman, Arizona. And let's go back to, let's see. There's a Dollar General in Tucumcari. We're going to pretend we're going to go back to that and drop off another car at the Dollar General. Because why not, right? All right, we'll go back to drive. Looking good. And it is 11:19 a.m. They got us unloaded. We're here in the Dollar General Home Depot. Get the brakes off. Man, look how good. Look at those tires. Woo! Look how shiny. Goodyears. Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best. take you back over this direction. We got that unloaded. Now let's head to the Dollar General. Mustang Mike says, how do you get out of the truck, or is it a free cram? I said free cram. That's stupid. Free cam. So what you have to have is you have to have what's called console enabled on your PC, and then you can press the 0, and you can use the numpad key and sort of walk around, and you can use your mouse to speed it up, so if you want to go somewhere quickly or slow it down. So you could, for example, I could stand over here and I can still drive the truck. And so you could do some pretty neat shots like that if you wanted to. Like you can pretend that you're somebody helping a truck, you know, get around the corner. Yeah, man, swing it wide and go up through there around the tree, would you? So it's pretty cool. You kind of get a different angle, a different view of stuff. Man, look how good this simulator looks, man. It is so cool. Take you back over to the inside, watch the curb. And then you just hit your regular camera button to take you right back in. Glad to see everybody on a Wednesday night. Glad to have, there was 19 or 20 watching at one time. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe if you enjoy the American Truck Simulator. We also do Flight Simulator. Mustang Mike says, okay, thanks. Hey, no problem. Anytime you have a question, if I know the answer, I always love to help people out. Let them know how we do some of these neat little tricks in the game. Taco Bell, you guys need anything from Taco Bell? I think I can get out. Can I get out this way? Now, if you look over to our map down in the bottom, we have just discovered a secret road. You might have saw it on the update in the middle there as well. Turn right on red. We just discovered a secret road live. Whoa! Man, they almost got in another wreck. That wasn't my fault. But yeah, a secret road right on the live stream. Sweet. Whoa, car, let me over. How cool. We clear to get over. There's old Mackie Donalds. He said Mackie Donalds. Alright, the rain is gone. Let me get these wipers off. How do I get those off? There we go. Ooh, don't hit the truck. What does that button do? Alright, there we go. Windshield wipers are off. And we are on our way back to Tucumcari, New Mexico. And that is 640 miles away. We used to call it Tucumcari when we played out there. We always had nicknames for every town for some reason. What you brake checking before, truck? Clear, we keep on rolling. Alright, chat, let's go get back on that old Highway 40. putting a Volvo to work tonight. Like I said, we are using the Train Guys Ultimate Graphics mod. We're trying that out on the live stream. This is our second time using it. We used it months ago, and then it got updated. We didn't use it since, and this is our second time using it. Mike says, gonna need a gas station soon. And we got about let's see, a little less than half, above a quarter of a tank there. We'll see how far it makes it. We might ought to stop at a gas station, just fill it on up. Appreciate all 20 of you watching tonight. If you could do me a favor, hit that like. We sure do appreciate it. If you're a fan of American Truck Simulator, or you just like talking and chatting, hanging out, make sure to hit that like for us as well. Alright, looking good. We're back out on the road, chat. It is bright, sunshiny. We got our window down a little bit, catching the breeze. Shout out to Mustang Mike for sending us the turtle keep hydrated. Speaking of that, we're gonna have a drink of the sparkling water. We're headed back to the Dollar General in Tucumcari. Head back in there. Intend to drop off maybe some Dollar General swag. Ooh, speaking of swag, since we graduated the YouTube Vertical Live Bootcamp part, we're going to do we're going to get some swag from YouTube to be sent out to us after September. Mustang Mike says, if you ever think about live streaming a long flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator 24? Yes. I need some suggestions. Where would you guys like us to fly to in the Flight Simulator? Throw down some ideas for me. I absolutely enjoy flying, and the Flight Simulator has a new update. We're on the beta as well because we do beta testing, and we'll probably we might do a flight tomorrow. Let's see, what is tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah. Mustang Mike says Cape Cod, Massachusetts. I've never flown up to Massachusetts. That's a good idea. I'll put that in the idea box. Maybe do like from Arizona to Massachusetts. Man, Massachusetts is hard to say. When you say it enough, it sounds weird. Massachusetts, Massachusetts, Massachusetts. Oh man. If you're just joining the stream, I'm Sim Famous. We're out here in American Truck Simulator doing some trucking tonight. Glad to have you guys on board. Make sure you hit that like, the comments. Feel free to talk. We got Mustang Mike in here winning he's winning all the points on the comments. We got to get him some competition. Mustang Mike says, I live there and I love it. Nice. I really like taking suggestions, especially from people who are watching and you're like, hey, fly to where I live. I really like doing that. It's a fun thing to do. It gives me great ideas and places to fly to. And I enjoy flying out of the Arizona area because this is where I live. So it makes me feel like I'm a real pilot, even though I'm not, right? But it kind of gives me that feeling, and it gives me a chance to sort of plan, you know, and be like, okay, we're gonna go from here to there. I'll check tonight on flightsim.to. I'll check and see. Let me get the window up. I'll check and see if there is some nice detailed airports out there. I like flying into detailed airports. I'll check that out tonight or tomorrow, and maybe we'll hit a live stream up to Cape Cod. I'll have to see how long of a flight it is. It's a good suggestion. I've never been to Massachusetts, I don't think. Mustang says there's a military base right by my house you can land in. It's called Otis. I'll check it out. Otis military base. I almost did a little wreck there. I'm trying to text and drive at the same time. See, now this is why I like having the phone here. Now, over to my right, I can see the chat and interact with you guys there. But I also like to have it right here, kind of like pretending I got a phone holder in the truck since we got the steering wheel and the shifter. And this way, when I'm texting, whether I'm answering a comment back from another video, or maybe the beautiful wife is texting me, or maybe one of my kids are texting me, it really adds a little bit of realism, because when you text, you do get distracted like in real life, and it's the same in the game. You'll notice if I'm texting or replying back, the truck might go to the left or the right when it shouldn't. Oh, man. But that's what I enjoy about that. And like I said, we're going to try to give away some free gifted memberships tonight. I'm going to see if they've been restocked in my YouTube creator program. I get 10 free a month to give away. We gave away 10 last month. And when we get to the Dollar General here in a little bit in the game, I've got to double check. And I'm still new at some of this stuff, so it might take me a few minutes to find where it is in the old giveaways. So bear with me when we get there. I have no control over who gets a free gifted membership to the Backstage Pass. It's completely random, but make sure on your YouTube settings you have it set up to where you can receive gifted memberships. There is a setting on your guys' YouTube side that you need to select that you're able to get free gifted memberships. So you can Google that and see where it is. My apologies for not being able to say where it is off the top of my head because, you know, pro streamer in training, if you will. He said pro streamer in training. God. Oh, man. Some of the things I come up with, I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, what's really cool about the Backstage Pass is it gets you free access to, or not free access, it's 99 cents a month if you decide to stick around. It's a good way to support the channel. It also gets you members-only streams, member-only convoys. It also gets you pictures when I go out to play with artists as a guitar player. And if I happen to be on tour playing somewhere with an artist, if you're a member of the Backstage Pass and you say, hey, I'm coming to the show, you will automatically get free tickets to the show, and you'll be able to meet the band that I'm with at the time. So I don't know how many chances we'll get to do that. I've had a couple people who came through Arizona, got to come see some shows before that I was playing out here, so that was pretty neat. Mustang Mike says, remember me when you're famous. He said, remember when you're famous. Man, I don't know if fame is the right word, but I'm just a normal guy. No matter what I do, I'm just me. I know what it's like to not have anything. Me and my 3 kids that I had full custody of have all been homeless before, and that's happened twice. And and so I know what it's like to not have anything. But sometimes that's the way life goes, you know. I remember you guys watch Jeff Favignano. I used to watch Jeff a lot, and I still do. But now I used to watch almost every other day. Back years ago when my kids were smaller, I guess I'd say younger, we'd always sit down together and we watched Jeff play GTA where he was being a cop and stuff, and American Truck Simulator and Flight Simulator. And I was like, and I just enjoyed watching that, making memories with my kids. And at the time, I was just being a full-time guitar player, and those things were a little bit newer that people were doing. So I was like, one day, I would like to do that. And that one day is here. It's been many years later, but man, we're actually here. Went from being homeless to being a YouTube content creator. I mean, it's just craziness, right? What a world we live in, you know? What a world we live in. So it's a unique thing. It is definitely a unique thing. And I think I love doing the YouTube live stream because one, I love gaming, and two, I like hanging out and chatting and talking with you guys. It makes it fun. I've always been an entertainer my whole life, just being a guitar player. I've been a full-time guitar player since I was 13 years old. And I'm now 45. And people used to tell me all the time when I was younger, you can't be a guitar player, you gotta have a real job or something like that. And I've always just thought I could do whatever I wanted to do. It's like I live in America. I could be whatever I want. And so people always tell me you can't be a guitar player. Well, again, I became a guitar player. And back about 5 years ago, I started getting serious about being a YouTuber. And people are like, "Oh, you can't be a YouTuber. You're a guitar player," you know? And guess what? We are in the YouTube Community Creator Program. We graduated the 8-week program we were in that our channel got selected for, and now we're really seriously doing it. We're here. You guys are here. It's great. I am so appreciative of all of you guys watching. Next month we're going to hit 2 million views on the YouTube channel. 2 million views. It's crazy. We're at 2 million views and we don't even have 4,000 subscribers yet. You guys keep watching all my goofy YouTube shorts about me making frozen pizzas in the calzones, and you watching videos of my dogs, me being goofy, the YouTube shorts from the gaming, and watching the live streams. So thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. Your YouTube community are just the best. Mustang Mike says some people are idiots. Hey, you know, it's true. Some people are not open-minded, I guess. And I understand part of it because it is good to have a job. It is good to be full-time employed. I mean, all those things are good. But it's also okay if you have a dream or have something you want to do. There's nothing wrong with trying to pursue it if it makes sense for you, you know? And I mean, from my experiences, I understand both sides of it. but I also like taking risk. I enjoy doing different things, you know. And it's always great when people say you can't do something and you're just able to do it. But you have to like you have to really get into it, you know. You have to really be serious and and take it serious. And keep in mind, if you're going to be a YouTube content creator, you got to do it for the love of entertaining people, because just like right now with me, there isn't enough money. Like YouTube, I don't make enough money to make rent on YouTube right now. Luckily, I still play guitar on the shows. That helps out. And I have a beautiful wife that supports what I do. My beautiful wife will even jump in the live stream and even donate money sometimes. I mean, how lucky am I to have a wife that will jump in the YouTube chat and toss me $10? You know what I mean? That's just, it's so it's so amazing, you know. I'm a lucky dude when it comes to that. Absolutely lucky dude. And if you just joined the stream, I'm Sim Famous. We're here chatting and talking it up, hauling the NASCAR Dollar General Volvo truck around here in American Truck Simulator. Glad to have you watching. Appreciate it. We're trying to get up to 4,000 subs. We're trying to get 10 likes tonight as well. If you guys could hit that like, we truly appreciate it. And jump in the chat. Tell me where you're watching from. I'm here hanging out with you guys. I've got nothing to do right now. And so I don't know how long we're going to stream. We've been streaming for about an hour and 43 minutes now. And if you guys keep watching, we'll keep driving. You know what I mean? It is a Wednesday night, so if you guys got to go to work, you know, don't stay up on count on me. Make sure you take care of your responsibilities. But it's okay to call it every now and then. You ain't got to tell them a reason. Don't listen to me. I give bad advice. He said, don't listen to me. I give bad advice. Once again, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We're just trucking right along. And we got 280 miles till we get to Tucumcari. And when we get to Tucumcari, if there is still 20 of you watching when we get to Tucumcari, we'll go ahead and we'll do another trip and make our way on down to maybe back to Arkansas. So yeah, if there's still 20 of you watching and we get 10 likes, but if there's still 20 watching, we'll go to Arkansas. We'll see how it works out. Because I'm down for chatting and hanging out. I've always been told I talk too much anyway. We do have to get gas in Tucumcari. Man, look at those clouds over there, boy. We got a storm rolling in, don't we? We might have a storm rolling in, chat. Mustang Mike says, come on, people, like it up. Alright, I appreciate those likes. And I've noticed we've had a few subscribers tonight. Subscribe and appreciate you. It is absolutely free. We have gained, I think 4 or 5 subscribers on the trip tonight, so thank you so much. And once we do eventually end the live stream, I will try to give away some gifted memberships if I still have some available. And of course, we always understand if you can't keep watching, we know you got things to do. Maybe you're just scrolling. Maybe you're doom scrolling, looking through your phone. I don't know. I don't know how it pulls up from where you're at and what you're watching. But we're glad to have you here. Appreciate you. We're excited to show off our official YouTube swag that will get mailed out to us. Because we're in the YouTube Community Creator Program now that we graduated into, they are sending out some YouTube swag. I don't know what it is. Maybe we'll get some shirts, some hoodies. Maybe we'll get some headphones. I'm not really sure. They haven't told us yet. And man, when I got the email that I was accepted into the 8-week vertical live boot camp, I was like, no way. There's no way that I got accepted into that. It was so cool, guys. The channel is growing. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. It's absolutely fantastic. Once it gets nighttime, I will make it daylight again so we can continue checking out this Ultimate Graphics mod. You guys can see all the sights and sounds while we're driving down the road. And don't let me forget, we got to get fuel, chat. If we don't get fuel, we're going to run out. Mustang Mike says a big storm. But I tell you what, it looks like it's going to come a big storm. These clouds are looking pretty dark and gray here in the simulator right now. All right, we're about to roll back through Albuquerque, and we still have 30 of you watching right now. If we have 20 when we get to Tucumcari, we'll go ahead and do another trip on down to Arkansas. Man, look at the sunset and the clouds. This is some good looking stuff in here, man. Oh, the street lights just came on. That was cool. You're running out of fuel. You should find a filling station. Yep, we got the fuel light on, chat. It's getting serious. Mustang Mike says, how was your winter overall? Pretty good. Here where I live at in the wintertime, it gets to be about... at nighttime, it'll get a little colder, but it's usually 70s, 80s degrees in the winter. I call it second summer. So for about 6 months, it's perfect weather. And the other 6 months, it's 112, 117 degrees every single day. Sometimes we get weeks where it's like 118 every day, and at nighttime it's still 100 degrees. It just gets crazy hot. But it's a dry heat, and it does make a difference. Where you guys are watching from, what's the hottest it's ever got where you're at? Let us know down in chat. And if you're watching this back later on in the future in the old reruns, make sure you comment the word big storm. Mustang Mike says, I had a blizzard with 5 feet of snow. Man. All right, chat, it's starting to get dark, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull over. When we find a spot to pull over, and we're going to make it sunrise setting time so we can roll through in the daylight. And we do need to get fuel. We'll get fuel, I believe, when we're in Tucumcari. All right, chat, let's pull over here and let's make it early morning so we can see the beautiful sights and check out this Ultimate Graphics mod and just kind of see where we're going. We'll get our flashers on for safety. Go to the outside. All right, let's get this up. G_set time. right. It's 5 a.m. We'll get the... Oh, it's raining and storming now. 5 a.m. I love how... Ooh, big lightning. You're right. Mustang Mike, you're right. There was a big storm coming in. So it is 5:09 a.m. in the game. That means it will get daylight here real soon. Let's sit back and listen to this storm. Man. We're getting low on fuel. Is this real life right now? I mean, we got the traffic sounds, we got the thunder, we got the rain coming down. I can hear it on top of the roof of the cab of the truck. Is this real life right now? Somebody put in the chat, hashtag real life. And so every mod that we're using, we got it off of the Steam Workshop as well. I wonder if it's still going to be raining in the morning time when it gets daylight in the game. Woo! Mustang Mike comes in with a hashtag real life. Thank you, Mustang Mike. We currently have 34 of you guys watching. When we get to Tucumcari, if there's at least 20 watching, we're going to continue on. We'll keep on trucking. Oh, look out in the distance, chat. Here comes that sunrise. Look at that. That looks so good. You got traffic slowing down here. Oh, you got the cops in front of us. Ooh, big lightning. Oh, now the cops are going to speed up? Hey, they don't want me to go around him, huh? Man, look at this beautiful sunrise we're getting to see with you guys this morning here in the game. Take it to the outside. Is this not real life? Absolutely awesomeness, man. Really, really cool. So we're going to have a convoy coming up. If you guys want to do a live stream convoy with me, make sure you subscribe and hit all the notifications, and you check out the post section, because I will post on there probably about the day before I'm going to do the convoy. So we all can get on there, do some trucking together. I've had some requests to do a convoy here recently. We used to do some. We haven't done it in a while. If you guys like to go trucking with me, Sim Famous here on a convoy, make sure you hit that subscribe and you come back. And we'll get you in on the convoy. There's only a limited amount of spaces. I think 8 you can have that we have set up. And we'd love to have you on the live stream convoy with us as well coming up. All right, chat, we're about 50 miles from Tucumcari. We'll be there in just a few minutes. As of right now, we still have 34 people watching, so it looks like the chances of us going on to Arkansas is going to be pretty good if we don't hit a cop and go to jail. And remember, we got to get fuel. I think we can make it to Tucumcari, though. going to try to make it to Tucumcari. And then if there doesn't happen to be 20 people watching, because look, people got to do things. We understand, and we'll see you on the next live stream. But if you're still watching, we're still going to keep trucking, because I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're taking time out of your lives to spend it here with me for a few minutes. All right, we should have an exit coming up here shortly. Speaking of Tucumcari, I used to play guitar down here in bands. It's a real small town, but they always had a nice turnout for bands and stuff, man. It was really cool. All right, here's our Tucumcari exit. Take it easy. It's a little slick off this exit here. Mustang Mike says, I gotta go to sleep since it's 11:30 here. Get you some rest, Mustang Mike. I'll see you in the next one, bud. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Appreciate it. We'll see you later, Mustang. And we gotta get some fuel and then possibly head on down to Arkansas. Stop for fuel here in the old Arkansas, or not Arkansas, but Tucumcari. This is what it looks like when you pull into Tucumcari in real life as well. Later, when the beautiful wifey gets off work, she's working 2 jobs today. She works as a paralegal during the day, and tonight she's working at Home Depot. So we got the Home Depot. A little dedication to her tonight. All right, we got to find that gas station, which is right up here next to the Dollar General. We're going to pull into the Dollar General. We're going to pretend we're going to unload a few supplies for the Dollar General, and then we're going to head over to the gas station and fuel up. And right now there's 36 of you awesome rock stars watching, and if there's at least 20 of you still watching when we get to the Dollar General in about 10 seconds and get fuel, we're going to head on down to Arkansas. So it's totally up to you rock stars what we are doing tonight. And you never know. I mean, what if you guys just kept watching and I just streamed for like all night? Wouldn't that be crazy? Surely that wouldn't happen, right? There's no way that would happen. But what if it did? That'd be crazy. You guys keep me up until like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm over here passing out in the simulator, falling asleep. I'm still driving. They won't let me go home. They won't let me go home. All right, let's see. Where is this Dollar General at? Right up here to the right. Okay. Okay, we made it to the Dollar General. We're gonna pull around here to the back and back it in, pretend to unload some stuff here. And then we're gonna go over to the fuel stop. That should be good there. Looking good, looking good. Alright, back it up. Let's get our flashers on for safety since we're in the yard here, or the back of the place. Alright, back it on up. Alright, looking good. Looking good. Alright, good there. Put it neutral, put the brakes on. We got our flashers on. We got the bump to dock. Alright, chat, so we got 31 people watching. So what we're going to do is we're going to head from here after they get us unloaded, which we're pretending they're unloading us right now. We're going to head to the fuel stop. We're going to get some gas, and then we're going to go on to Little Rock. Let me put that in the... Or was it Fort Smith? Let's see. Where was... Yeah. We'll go on down to Little Rock, and we'll head over to the Midas for the final destination. 725 miles. We got that in there. BEA beautiful. We're going to hit drive. Now, here's what I do. Give me about a minute and 30 seconds. I'm going to go get me a fresh water and then check on the dogs real quick. And then we're going to head to the fuel stop. Okay, chat? Give me about maybe 2 minutes at the tops, okay? Don't go anywhere, and you guys are in charge, but don't touch anything. I'm going to close out this over here. Let's see, this one, okay? And I'll be right back, chat. Give me 2 minutes. We're going to head down to Little Rock, okay? That's about 725 miles. Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to grab a fresh drink. I'll be right back. All right, Chad. It was probably less than 2 minutes we made it. Let me get the screen back on there. Fantastic. What you guys drinking on tonight? We got us another blood orange sparkling water. So let's go get some fuel. Okay. And if you guys don't mind, since we have 40 plus of you guys watching, could we get 40 likes tonight? That would be a record for tonight. We could break a record. All right, let's head to the fuel stop. Let's have a drink. That's good stuff, man. All right, there's a fuel stop down here to the left. Flasher's off, looking good. Lights are on. Man, we really got low on fuel. The light was on. We cruised into town on fumes, man. Ooh, there's a Denny's, man. I could go for it. Is it a Grand Slam at Denny's? Is that what it's called? Yeah, we'll head over here to Denny's. Okay, you're looking good. Where's the island at? We're at the old Love's. I used to get the beef jerky at Love's. I like the beef jerky. It's like the dry type of beef jerky. I mean, if you know what I mean. He said it's like the dry beef jerky. Sometimes I just say stupid stuff. But that's fun. That's part of it. All right, let's roll in here and get some fuel, shall we? Get some go-go juice. All right, looking good, looking good. It's good to see all you guys here on a Wednesday night. We'll be here every Wednesday night. Just in case you want to know, we're going to be here every Wednesday night. We got to shut her down. Diesel price is $5.25 a gallon. Let's fill her up. Ding, it said. Tank is full. All right. I like how the sounds of, like they're putting the fuel tank back on. That's cool. Oh, and they shut. Oh, there's my seatbelt. You heard me put my seatbelt on. Got my keys in. Fired up. I love those little extra sounds. That was so cool, man. That's from the Sounds Fixes mod on the Steam Workshop. All right, looks like the rain's let up. We'll get the wipers off. Well, we got it in drive. And we got 735 miles down to Little Rock tonight from here. Well, there's another 87 NASCAR hauler over there. Sweet. They must have stayed there all night. Oh, there's a cat NASCAR over there. This is where all the dudes are. Everybody stopped here for fuel. Sweet. What you rock stars up to tonight? You watching movies after? Having dinner? Are you playing American Truck Simulator or Flight Simulator? See you later, loves. Man, I thought the rain let up, and then I realized it's just because I was under that awning. Duh. I have to watch this track. Let me get the window down here. Yeah, I can see what's going on. Get the wind up from my head gets wet. All right, let's get back on the old I-40 here. Head to Little Rock. Little Rock. I'm not a singer, I'm a guitar player. He said he's not a singer. I was pretty sure that was pretty obvious, though. I know some of you guys are going to clip that out there and be like, listen to Sim Famous sing. Let me get these wipers up one more notch here. Alright, let's put it in the wind. I said put it in the wind, Sim Famous, not in the ditch over here. Stay on the road. Historic Route 66. Do you guys say route or routes? Let me know. Alright, we're back on the highway. Got plenty of fuel, looking good. We got chat here. We got everybody hanging out. We got our drink. We got the lights on outside for the beautiful wifey when she gets off from work. She gets off at 9 o'clock, which it's 8:41 in Arizona, where I'm streaming from. Once again, I want to say I'm so happy to have you guys here. Appreciate you watching the channel tonight. And let us know if you're watching on the vertical live or you're watching on the horizontal live. You watching on TV, laptop? Alright. Cruising about 70 right here on the highway. We'll get it down about 65 maybe. Stay around there. Save a little fuel. Man, it's been raining for a while. At least the truck's getting a wash, so that's good. If you look to the left of your screen, you can see our speed, what gear we're in, how much fuel we got. If you look to the right, you can see the mileage, how far we got to go. Welcome to Texas, everybody. Made it back to Texas. I'm really enjoying working the I-40 tonight, too. It's pretty good. Alright, we'll get the cruise set here. There's 65. Cruise is set on old 65. And we are driving and chilling. So some mods we're using tonight is the Featherlight Trailer mod. We have in the Sound Fixes mod. We have in the Train Guys Ultimate Graphics mod. Smarty's Wheel Pack. And we have the No Barriers mod, so we can drive anywhere in the game. And we have the Real Companies mod in as well. If you're just joining the stream, I'm Sim Famous. We're hanging out with chat and everybody, just doing a little trucking. We'll be here every Wednesday night starting around sometime between 6 p.m. Arizona time and 7 p.m. Kind of depends on what the day gets in store for us. But we try to stream about 5 nights a week right now. So what I'm saying is we're always here. Make sure to check out the YouTube short sections too. Get over here. The traffic's kind of slowing down just a skosh. Just like real life, you get over to pass somebody, then the slow side speeds up a little bit. need to get over yet. I think I'm good. Stay right here. Looks like we got traffic slowing down. So, a little spot we can get over there now. Sweet. Shout out to Logitech. We got the Logitech G29 that we're using to drive the old rig with tonight. Let us know what you're using to drive with. You know, keyboard, controller, you got a wheel set up, you got a sim rig set up. Curious to see what you rock stars are using. Get over and get out of this cop's way here. And what other channels you guys watch? What's your what's some of your favorite creators? Let me know. I'd love to check them out. If you press F2 on your keyboard, you can pull up these mirrors like this as well, so you can see it. In case you guys didn't know that, a little tip and trick for you there. I tell you what, this Ultimate Graphics mod with the sound fixes mod too is a really sweet deal. It really makes the game pretty cool. And we have our scaling turned down to 200%. Normally we run it on 300 or 400, but since I installed the graphics mod, I wasn't sure how rough it may be or how it would be on my system that I have here at home. We're running an HP laptop. I think it's called the Victus. And we have that connected to a 42-inch Acer monitor. And in that monitor, we have the game in Windows mode. So I have the game set up in the middle of the screen, and to the left is the OBS studio that I use to stream through. And to the right is also chat that I can see as well. And then we have our phone here to be able to see chat as well and interact, and it kind of makes it a little more realistic, because when you're trying to chat on your phone, you will drift like I just did then. That's why I like having that. And our computer, we're running, we have a 40, it's either a 4050 or 4060 graphics card, 64 gigs of RAM, and I forget what the other details are because I haven't talked about it in so long. But yeah, we run the laptop into the 42-inch Acer monitor, and then use that as like having 3 monitors but only one. There's a screenshot if you go to the post section of the YouTube channel here. If you scroll down, you'll be able to see kind of what I'm talking about there as well. $543 miles to go, chat. Looking good. Tomorrow morning, gonna get up. I get up about 5 a.m. every morning, so I'm gonna get up tomorrow, and then I get up because the beautiful wifey gets up at 5 a.m. as well. She gets ready for work, and so I get up and I make breakfast for her. I make her lunch, get all that set up, and then so tomorrow I'm gonna pull out the grill about 7 a.m. Gonna grill up some pork chops, get that done before it gets crazy hot. And then after I do that, we're gonna hit the workout, lift some weights. I used to weigh 500 pounds, chat, and I am now down to 265 pounds, 6 foot tall, and I've been lifting weights. I lost the weight down to, it took me about 2 years, possibly 3, yeah, about 3 years. I lost 250 pounds, and since January, what is this, August? Yeah, since January, I've been lifting weights 3 or 4 times a week and doing cardio now. And man, I've really got addicted to the whole weightlifting thing. We don't stop at weigh stations, we keep going. And man, it's been such a big change. I really enjoy the weightlifting. I'm getting calluses on my hands from lifting the weights now. So if any of you guys are into like weightlifting or stuff or anything, feel free to give me some tips. We have a I guess you could say it's a weightlifting bench. We've got that out on the patio. We've got a treadmill out there. And so mind you, I live in Arizona, so temperatures are usually 105 to 117, and I work out outside. And man, it gets hot out there. But I'm really enjoying it. Today we did, what is it that we got? We did the bench press, we did bicep curls, we did some lat pull downs, some cable rows, and a few more variations of the dumbbell exercises today. And tomorrow we'll hit probably just cardio tomorrow, because I usually lift weights Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. It's typically the schedule for lifting, and then in between that is cardio, and then just other stuff that we do here. I haven't had any fast food. I haven't had any coffee or THC since January. I'm completely clean. First time in my life I've ever been completely clean, sober, also eating all healthy foods. And I'm just enjoying being someone I've never been before. It's different, and I really, really like it. I'm the only guitar player in the world that is sponsored by a cannabis company, and I don't even do that anymore. Isn't that crazy, to be the only guitar player in the world? Like just a lead guitar player that is sponsored by a cannabis company, and he doesn't do that anymore because he's on a health kick. I mean, it's crazy. Glad to have all you guys watching. I see we got 45 of you tonight hanging out. If you don't mind, hit that like for me. It's free, and it does amazing things for the channel. $426 miles to go. Man, it is still raining and coming down. Tonight for the beautiful wifey, when she gets home, we're going to reheat some baked chicken we made for her the other day. Going to reheat that up. Some fresh vegetables. Unless, of course, she says she wants something else. We'll see. She gets off of work in about 10 minutes, and she's got about a 30-minute drive home. We got 4 dogs on board with us. We have 4 little chihuahuas here. There's some YouTube shorts if you want to see them. But we have Max, who's my best bud. We got Tucker. We got Sarah. And we got Tunga Wungus. And we call her Tongues, because she's just a little dog that always licks everything. But all the dogs have nicknames. We call him Maxwell Ortega the Cheese. Tucker, we call him Tucker Smuckers. And Sarah, we call her Sarah Marinara. And of course, Tongues, we call her Tunga Wunkus. You guys got nicknames for your dogs or cats or whatever animals you may have? Man, the rain is really coming down. It is really coming down. Look at those storm clouds out there, chat. Wow. I need to get over. In case you're wondering how we're getting these graphics, we're using the Train Guys Ultimate Graphics mods you can get on the Steam Workshop. Now where's 40? I gotta stay on 40. Is this... Oh, we gotta get over one. There we go. Let's grab our water. We gotta stay hydrated. Sparkling water. Yeah, I haven't had any caffeine. Ooh, about hit that. We almost died, chat. Yeah, I haven't had no caffeine in months. I could only imagine if I took some pre-workout, I'd be wired for like 17 days straight, man. Let's see, we got an update on the voting. So far we still have NASCAR is leading the votes with 55%. IndyCar is in 3rd place. And well, we about wrecked again, Chad. I was reading the poll. I took my eyes off the road. That was a close one. That was a close one. And we got GT3 with 27%. That was a close one, Chad. Here in a few minutes, you could possibly hear my phone ring, either through the phone that's here or my watch, because the beautiful wifey may call and she may not realize we're live streaming. I'll keep you updated. It is now says hands on the wheel, bro. Let's have it go. What's happened? It is now. Glad to see you in here with the rest of the rock stars watching us tonight. Oh, it is now. Some good news. We graduated the YouTube Vertical Live Boot Camp. We are now in the YouTube Community Creator Program, which is another thing that you move up to. We had our one-on-one meeting with YouTube today, got together about the schedules and ideas, and now they're actually going to bring me in to help other YouTubers who have questions about how to use encoders and all kinds of neat stuff. It was pretty cool. My YouTube manager was actually, she was in the music business and took care of record labels out of Los Angeles and some of the big time stuff, and I play guitar, so it's pretty cool. It is now says that's effing awesome, man. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, so now I literally have a meeting every day with YouTube, almost, because when you're in these workshops and these things, they have these Google Meets that go on about every other day. And then today I was in one called Office Hours, and that was where you kind of get together with me and a bunch of other creators and also people from YouTube, and you talk about like what are some issues you see, like, you know, if there's things going wrong with the live streams, if there's suggestions you'd like to see things changed. It was pretty cool. I'm really enjoying the behind the scenes stuff that our channel has been lucky enough to be picked up and be a part of now. Super cool, man. And it's so good because all you rock stars keep watching and hanging out. Glad to have, I think we got 44 people watching tonight. We appreciate you. Toxic Hedgehog says, hands on the wheels, probably good advice. That's true. We're driving the old NASCAR hauler. Look, hands on the wheel. I'm trying to drink and drive the water. We got the rent paid. Paid rent the other day. Same day. Transmission went out on the car. I posted a picture about it. Luckily, the transmission was a recall issue, and we have AAA, so we were able to get the car towed for free down to Chapman Ford dealership and got the car repaired on the same day that it got there. Chapman Ford really took care of us, man. Big shout out to Chapman Ford on that one. It was a crazy time. Now everything's back to normal, if you will. We got 246 miles to go, Chatterooskies. It is now says that is unheard of at dealerships. Yeah, it was when we sent the car in. I made an appointment. They said if you can get it here by 11:20, we can get it done. And we got it there. We picked it up at 4:30. No, we picked it up 5 p.m. We took an Uber down. And there's all kinds of dealerships down in the Chapman Ford section, and the Uber driver dropped us off at the wrong spot, so I called them and said, no problem, we'll send a car right to you. And they sent a car over to us, picked us up, and took us over to our car. They had it fixed. Yeah, there's like a shifter bushing or something that goes bad, and it had failed. And so what happened is the car shows park or drive, but it's actually in neutral the whole time. But yeah, they got it fixed in the same day. Super cool. So if I ever get in the shape place to buy a new car, I'm probably gonna go down to Chapman one day if this car ever breaks down for good, because they were super easy to deal with. Probably not everybody's experience, obviously, but we were lucky on that day. Checker mirrors looking good. If we got 45 of you guys watching tonight, we got 9 likes. If we were going for 10 likes, all we need is one more like to hit that goal. We do have a super chat go up there, but that's okay if we don't hit that as well. We're here hanging out, just having a good time, man. There's old McDonald's over there. The workout was hot today. Man. Oh, we just hit 11 likes. You guys are rock stars. I appreciate that. Grab those horns. Appreciate you guys hitting the like. We gained about, I believe, 10 subscribers tonight as well. If you haven't hit that subscribe, please do that as well. It is free. Does not cost you anything. And once we get to the destination here in 169 miles, I'm going to double check and see if I have any free gifted memberships to give away. So stick around. I am going to see if I have some free gift memberships I can give out. I get so many of those each month, and this is the first week of the month. I got to see if they've been refilled. Sometimes I don't get them to the second week of the month, but we're going to check here in a little bit. I have no control who gets them. It is now says, yep, it's the dead of summer for a while now. Man, I know. I enjoy working out in the heat. I mean, I'm on the patio, but it seems pretty cool. I like it. I mean, it's not cool as like, it's cool, like in temperature wise, but it makes you feel cool because you're lifting weights, you know, you're getting after it, you know. It has been raining almost this whole trip back. Starting to puddle up on the roads a little bit too. Gets a little slick, so you gotta be careful. Just joined the stream. I'm Sim Famous. We're talking to chat. We're doing a little trucking tonight. We're gonna check and see when we get to our destination here in a minute if we got some free gifted memberships to give away. Then after that, we got to make some dinner for the beautiful wifey. She'll be home in a little bit. You never know, she may pop in chat. If she doesn't know I'm live, she'll give me a call. I'll answer the phone if she calls. I'll let her know we're in the live stream. We'll see in a minute. We got our water. We got our truck. We chatting. Miles headed to Little Rock. We went from Little Rock to Flagstaff, from Flagstaff to Tucumcari, New Mexico. Now Tucumcari, New Mexico to Little Rock. And we still have on the poll, the NASCAR is still leading chat with the poll right now. What do you think, guys? You think the beautiful wifey's gonna pop in the chat, or you think she's gonna not check and then just call? We'll see. Glad to have you guys watching. Appreciate it. Oh, there she is. Let me answer. All right, chat. She called. I told her, I said, we live streaming. She says, I know. I'm on my way home. I said, see you in a little bit. $67 miles. Once we get to where we're going, I'll check and see if I got some free gifted memberships to give away, chat. It is now says 49 watching. Why not 49 likes? I don't know. Come on, chat. Do me a favor. Hit those likes and subscribe there. Let's make it a record night. Can we get 50 more likes? Let's see. Let's see. I believe in you, chat. I believe in you. You can do this. He says, I believe. I believe in you, chat. You can do it. They set our water down here. We have been drinking a ton of this sparkling water. Toxic says, hit the like. I agree with Toxic. I also sent out a form today. Oh, the beautiful wifey, Helen, says, hello, and Sim, woof woof. That's right, I told him about our 4 dogs, Max, Sarah, Tucker, and we call her Tongues. Yeah, it is now. I sent in, I applied for the Logitech Creator Program. I don't know how that'll turn out. You have to give them permission to look at your YouTube analytics and stuff like that. So we'll see how that turns out. I don't know if I'll hear back from them. Helen says, hit the like. Right? We got 49 people watching. Can we get 22 likes? We'll see. We will see. I need to get over. Traffic is clear. Make sure you stick around just a few more minutes. I'm going to check and see if I've got some free gifted memberships to give out in chat. Being part of the YouTube Creator Program, you get so many of those to give away each month. We just had our first batch last month. And I don't know if they get refilled yet, but we're going to check and see in just a minute. Once we get to where we're dropping off this, we're headed to the Midas shop. And we are just about there, just about 4 miles out, chat. And once I get there, I'm gonna look up and see if I've got that. You may lose a little bit of, you may lose the sound. You won't lose me talking, but you may lose the sounds of the game once I have to change screens. Let's see, here is the Midas. Truck gonna let us in? All right. Little nighttime arrival, chat. Let them know we're here. Alright, let's go ahead and pull over here. I see one of my dog's Tonga-Wungas. She's like, "Are you gonna fix my bed for me?" She sleeps on the couch back here behind the sim rig. She's like, "I'm ready to go to bed." Big shout out to It Is Now for sponsoring some stuff here in the channel. The headphones that we're talking with, the treadmill that we're losing weight with, the new microphone you hooked us up with for some live streams. Once again, shout out to It Is Now. All right, let me get the brakes on, the flashers on. All right, chat, let me check and see if I've got some free gifted memberships to give away. Give me just a second to find those. You may lose the sounds of the game, but I'll still be able to talk to you. Let me look. Where do I have this stuff here? Not there. Let's see. All right, chat. And we'll count down 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's going to be 5 gift memberships coming out right now. I have no idea who gets them, but let's see. Here they go. Evelyn 441 Jr., Not a Gamer, John, and Who You Callin' Pinhead received a gift membership tonight. So if you're watching, thank you for watching. Thanks for checking it out. I'm glad we got to hang out tonight, do some trucking. That being said, chat, make sure you hit the subscribe, turn on all your notifications, hit that like for me. This is where I'm going to get out of here for now because the beautiful wifey is on her way home. I'm going to make her some dinner. And make sure to come back for more. We'll see you definitely in some more. It Is Now sent 1 Sim Famous gift membership. Thanks, You Is Now. Icy Boy received a gift membership. Check that out. 6 gifted memberships tonight. Once again, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Feel free to leave me a comment anytime. I do respond fairly quickly to them. And that being said, rock stars, I'm going to get out of here. It's time for me to make dinner for the beautiful wifey. I'll see you guys on the next one. And don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you later. Beautiful wifey says she's on her way home. Sounds good, honey bunny. All right, chat. Sim Famous out. Later.